Super glue, a super industrial product with a super adhesive strength. It's used to stick everything together, from plastic, ceramics, glass, leather, wood, metal, even your fingers. Just kidding. But how does it actually work? How can it manage to hold almost anything together with such insane bonding power? Well, you may have heard of cyanoacrylate, a synthetic chemical that wasn't originally created to stick things together. It was firstly meant for war use and was discovered accidentally while Harry Coover is trying to invent new plastics for gun sights. He then noticed its insane sticking power, so he filed for a patent. And boom, superglue became widely used in everyday life and even in medicine. The main ingredient in superglue is cyanoacrylate, a clear, slightly viscous liquid with a pretty unpleasant smell when you inhale it. Besides that, superglue also contains a few other components like stabilizers and thickeners. This single-use superglue, regardless of its container size, works thanks to its instant reaction with moisture. When you apply superglue to literally any surface, it immediately reacts with the moisture in the air. This reaction makes the chemical molecules form a strong bond almost instantly. The glue quickly changes from a liquid to a solid, fusing the two objects together. This process happens super fast, usually within just a few seconds. Superglue forms an incredibly tough bond with a tensile strength of up to 4,000 pounds per square inches, which is roughly 300 kilograms per square centimeter of glued area. When working with superglue, you can actually get a stronger bond by slightly dampening the surface first, and I mean barely damp, not soaking wet. Also, superglue should be used only about 1 small drop per square inch. More will actually result in an inferior bond and long curing time. Normally, the moisture in the air alone is usually enough to trigger the reaction, which is why it tends to work best in humid climates. But if you're working in a hot, dry place like a desert, a trick you can use is to breathe on the superglue while it's setting, kind of like you're trying to fog up a window. The extra moisture from your breath helps it set faster and stronger. It is also good to rough up surfaces because a rougher surface increases the total surface area dramatically, and more surface area means more bonding power. Imagine you are trying to climb a giant glass window. Barefoot for you is almost impossible, but you can climb a rock face because your fingers can grip onto the tiny cracks and bumps. Glue works the same way. When you rough up a surface, you're creating little grooves, scratches, and pits for the glue to grab onto. Those microscopic edges give the glue more places to hold, making the bond way stronger. Another common example is the skin on your fingertips. The reason superglue sticks to your skin so well is because first, your skin has a lot of moisture, and two, your skin has a lot of surface area due to the natural folds, which helps superglue bond. Superglue has an insane bonding power, but it is also easy to separate if you want to break apart something that has been superglued without damaging it. Stick it in the freezer for a few hours. The superglue becomes extremely brittle and snaps easily. Another method you can try is using acetone. Acetone, commonly found in nail polish remover, is a widely available solvent that can soften cured cyanoacrylate. It's pretty harmless to your skin, aside from drying it out. But never use acetone to remove superglue from plastic. It can literally turn the plastic into dust. Lastly, besides its insanely strong bonding power for everyday stuff, superglue is also widely used in the medical field. The difference came down to some extra ingredients in the surgical variety, so it stays flexible, doesn't crack easily, and lets your skin heal almost scar-free.